Naomi and Jacob might be on the mend as Vanessa assumes her madame privileges. And we get a little bit more Dani and Bill. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 165. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And where to begin, y'all? This was actually a decent episode. So much was going on and there was a lot of characters at play. I'm gonna go ahead and give Vanessa out the damn way. She needs to be ashamed. I know some of y'all like, no, Vanessa is really trying to go behind the scenes, trying to get behind the curtain in Joey's business to take him down eternally. But it's episodes like this that make me wonder, because when Joey does that little fake joke but actually telling the truth, because it's a lot of truth told in the joke, amen, to raggedy ass Anastasia, who always got some to say. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you, Anastasia. About killing her husband to get him out the way. She looks completely shocked, shook, stirred. So I'm like, if she has been feeling this and has been hiding it, I feel like the reaction would have been different. The reaction would have been not necessarily like, oh, I know it, I caught you, but more of like, interesting choice of a joke versus like complete and utter shock. Like, I know that we want to give Vanessa a little bit more credit than she damn deserves, but she's still giving a bimbo real estate agent to me. She's still giving me trollop ass white woman, dangerous ass white woman to me, y'all. I don't think that there's no master plan here. Now, don't get me wrong, as she gets closer to Joey and as she starts to find out things, I think that she's going to be inspired to now get revenge once she really realizes how she's being manipulated, because there's so many things within the dialogue, right? With her talking about like, Anastasia is trying to make it seem like I'm some type of a weak woman, called me weak-willed, as if I'm your prey, I'm nobody's prey. And it's like, okay, you got this big ass chip on your shoulder trying to prove yourself to be predator versus prey, or trying to prove yourself to be bigger than you are, or within certain circumstances when you could quite literally not be in a circumstance. It's like, you are already an affluent, rich white woman in a well-to-do neighborhood. You quite literally do not have to be trolloping about with escorts or random ass trainers down at the country club. You do not have to be finding yourself in the bed of seedy ass criminal underboss. It's like, you could just literally be Vanessa, the real estate agent, the posh girl, great hair, and it could be like you assuming your position in society, but you're now trying to take your ass to the gutter, jump your ass into the dumpster, and then climb your way out because you just need to find some type of oppressive forces. You need to create some type of obstacle for yourself to overcome when you've already overcome so much. Like, it just don't make no damn sense to me, and I'm not giving her credit because it just coincidentally could be that, oh, she's going to try to take Joey down from the inside. Like, I don't know. I don't trust the whole white woman, oh my God, you guys think that I just don't have any brains and you think I can't see things for myself. Like, she goes entirely too hard in support of Joey and not fully seeing him. And not that she has to be telling everybody that she knows or she gets it, but even with her closest friends who they have presented to be Dani and Nicole, right? She does not even like let on to them of like how dangerous she knows this man to be and how she don't trust him. She speaks with like unequivocal support for Joey while also downplaying the love, respect, and protection that her little black ass homegirls be trying to offer her, which tells me that she's not as smart as she believes herself to damn be, which tells me that you are the prey that you want us to believe that you're not, because you're not even moving in a way that's fully protecting yourself. And not that you have to let on if you do have some type of secret plot against Joey to Nicole and to Dani, but if there was something at play, she would engage with them differently, in my opinion. She's not trying to protect them. She's not trying to keep them safe. She is literally glorifying this man while also now being so intrigued by the idea of being attached to him and his bad business alongside her good business, because her ass is bored. And again, this is what makes her damn dangerous. You got bored, so decided to jump your ass into a criminal life, which ultimately cost you your husband's life, traumatized your damn kids, and shook up the world that you knew. Yeah, again, she's damn dangerous. And in this episode, we get to see the little town gossip Anastasia coming over talking big cash, call her weak will to her face, talk about why are you keeping company with Joey, and then lo and behold and lo, Anastasia is sleeping with Diego as well, who Diego is one of the damn escorts. And in the conversation that Joey has with Vanessa in this episode, he's talking about, since you want Ann, I'm gonna give you the head, I'm gonna let you lead my escort business, which I'm so glad he said don't get high off your own supply, because that's rule number one when you in this criminal thing. And she already wants to hunch on. She was one of your best clients, she said. And he had to let her know, you don't get to do that no more. You cannot taste the goods. We cannot get high off our own supply. But come to find out, Anastasia is also sleeping with Diego. And then Vanessa wants to talk big cash on her way out to try to get back at Anastasia for trying to check her, which is a whole bunch of blah 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 country club bullshit. But for me, I'm like, is Anastasia married? Because at the end of the day, whoever Anastasia decides to sleep with as a single woman, she still trumps you. She still eclipses your ass, because you are married while hunching in a damn coat closet with the damn trainer, while calling up every single escort that you could possibly imagine. And then on top of the fact that you were married to a man who also sexually satisfies you, and that still wasn't enough. So Vanessa, you might be over Diego and his, you know what, as it gets administered to all of the clientele, but you still ain't got nothing on this girl morally. But whatever. Moving on. I already talked too much about what's going on with them. I'm hoping that this is the seeds in reference to Joey and Vanessa and her waking the hell up and realizing who Joey is, and maybe switching to a place of going on behind the scenes and trying to take him down. But up until this point, I don't think that was her plan. I think that she's going to start picking up on things moving forward, and then she's going to shift into that place that she want to be big and bad, so damn bad. Pamela and Andre. Pamela walks in on Andre working out. Andre little bird chest. She just really makes a point of like, yo, Dani turned it down, but I need you to reconsider it, because this could be the only opportunity that she has to truly relaunch herself. And then what if I got to tell her that her light is dim? And I'm like, if Dani is such an it girl, if Dani is such this phenom, if Dani is all that you said she was when you're trying to drag her ass back into modeling at her elder age, then why is it just one campaign that's going to be the make or break? Especially Forrester Creations. Like, I get that they're supposed to be a big damn deal, but you ain't doing your job as her agent. You ain't doing her damn job or your damn job as the leader of this modeling agency if you can't go find other work. So now you got to beg and plead to Andre, where she asks, like, what is the problem? Why don't you want to take pictures? Which he don't never answer. But you got to beg and plead to him, which ultimately you're going to coerce his ass to go do this. And ultimately we need him to do this so we can figure out why he's not taking pictures. But I was just kind of annoyed with Pamela in that regard, because it's like, y'all are downplaying all that y'all said Dani was. You said she was a phenom. You said she was a beast. You said she was this. You said she was that. And if that's the case, one little ass photo shoot with one little ass brand ain't supposed to make no damn difference. Speaking of Dani takes a visit down to the Bill Hamilton law firm, and he wants to throw her out immediately, y'all. I fear by the end of the year, I'm not even going to be able to say I don't want them back together, because every single time we see them, bro, like, their chemistry is on point. Their energy is on point. Like, I cannot watch them and not have the thought they belong together. They just seem like they belong together, and it's so wild because he's trying to get her away by any means necessary. He like explains to her, I done talked to Haley, Caroline done chewed my ass out, I gotta stay away from you. She like, well, yeah, I talked to Andre, he done told me what it is and what it ain't, and I said I was gonna stay away from you as well. And this is a platonic ass visit, y'all. She's coming to get him to MC because he's been an MC for the last 20 damn years, aside from the hiccup of last year when he was set tripping. And to get his damn donations the same way that Ted is giving the same donation that he typically gives for the Winterfest. She just coming down here to do this, and the energy is just so, they are just so intriguing to watch. When they're on screen together, you just cannot take your eyes away. They are so interesting, and it's just they really give me butterflies, y'all, and I hate it. I hate it so bad because off the strength of principle and off the strength of being a woman that stands on business, it's like, Bill, F you, bro. F you, and that hoe that you done took. Like, no, absolutely not. But then every single time, every single scene, I'm just like, he love her so bad. Like, he really love her down, y'all. And she love him. But she deserves so much better. She deserves to have never been left by this fucking man. She deserves to never have experienced Haley, even so much so to have to go to this damn wedding to shoot the shit up. Like Haley down there at the casino talking big cash to Randy because she trying to check him online about him sticking parts of him and the parts of her to cover for the whole Joey thing. And she's like, I ain't never gonna fall in love. Dani, you can see Dani's all in love and he done got her by the neck and da-da-da-da. She doing this, she doing that. You will never know what it is to truly live, ho. You will never know what it truly is to love and to be loved, which is one of the most amazing things that you can experience on God's green earth. And I just feel that every single time we see Dani and Bill together. I need y'all to tell me in the comment section, am I by myself? Because I feel like I'm out here flapping in the wind by my damn self. And some of y'all have had it with Bill. And I get that, right? Like, I get that. I want to continue to put belt to ass when it comes to Bill. But then there's just something so tender about how he navigates Dani now. And he is just so flattered by any bit of like attention, any bit of affirmation, any bit of validation that Dani throws his way. He's like, I'm taken aback. Like, I was caught off guard. And it like means a lot to him. It's like, well, why does it mean a lot to you when you got bimbo, bobblehead ass Barbie on your arm as your new wife? I'm not trying to have a rant about Dani and Bill, but y'all, this episode, especially because we have had a couple episodes where we haven't seen them together, so they be like edging us. They'll give us one and then they'll go forever and then we won't have one. So then you not forget, but like we don't get to see this all the time. They were one of my favorite parts of this whole damn episode. And I need to stop talking about it because I ain't even saying nothing at this point. Let me know in the comment section. Let me go ahead and move on. Back to Randy and Haley's ass. Okay, so let me get this straight. Randy lies and says that y'all are hunching on one another to try to cover up for the stupid ass lie that you already have so that Joey doesn't figure out what y'all got going on. And you know that he found out that you was down there at the damn casino. And yes, Randy cut off the cameras inside of the damn casino, but outside of the damn casino, he did not. So your bright ass idea, Haley, is to take your ass back to said casino to have another conversation when you're trying to prove that you don't know Sammy's ass from any other stranger in the damn street, but yet and still your ass still back down here talking big cash, acting like you Miss Thug, yes, I put that cookie on him and I'll take all this money. Like, Haley is a simple broad. I swear. I declare, girl, you are just, and I don't get it. So are y'all supposed to, is Joey supposed to not believe? And then Randy tries to clean it up. Oh yeah, boss, I lied. I was just trying to impress you. You're quite literally just digging a deeper ditch. Y'all are digging a bigger grave for yourselves because now you see more. The more lies you add, the more intriguing the damn story is, and the more I would even want to disprove or figure out what the hell is going on because I could tell that you lie. You both lie terribly. You damn lie. And clearly there's some leverage to be had here, and he could get some leverage over Bill Hamilton or Bill Hamilton's wife. He's going to try to dig it up, and y'all ass is handing it to him. So you got your ass down here again. He gonna see you on the cameras again. And if he don't do that, he gonna realize that his cameras was turned off the last time that your ass was here. So maybe he installed a second set this time. So now when you down here talking big cash shit, laying out all of the plans, all of who you are, how you the expert, and this is your last husband, and y'all take it slow, don't kill him fast, and blah blah blah. Like, y'all literally laid out everything from A to damn Z, and it's gonna be on camera or on tape, only for Joey to be able to use it against you, and you deserve whatever the hell you get, dummies. You're both dumb as hell. Aside from that, after Haley comes from being stupid down at the damn casino, she pops in at the tail end of the meeting with Dani and Bill, and she's about to throw a fit until she walks in at the time of course Haley is invited. Now she got to play it cute because Dani is not coming at her with no damn venom. And as soon as Dani leaves, why is she here? Girl, which makes me call the question, you were down at the casino talking big cash about how you were never going to fall in love and you ain't going to never be in a position of no woman named Dani. But I feel like this is a setup and it's foreshadowing within the dialogue because you're either going to fall in love with Bill for real, or you're going to fall in love with somebody else. At some point before this is all said and done, Haley's going to be a dumbass woman for some dumbass man, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait because she believes herself to be bigger than the program and your ass is not. Period. Y'all, Randy sent me when he said, "Who hurt you?" Loved it. Moving on. Chelsea and Naomi are having a conversation around the Naomi and Jacob baby gate, the same way that Jacob seeks out a conversation with Nicole. And I actually really did enjoy these. Chelsea, shout out to you, because I was reading you for filth, because you have felt when it comes to your girl and her mama, you didn't cross the line, but you said everything that needed to be said to Naomi in this moment, because yes, you are literally arguing this man down when you need to be focusing on the love that you have. Instead of trying to be right, you need to focus on trying to be in relationship. There were so many words that Chelsea actually said, and I'm like, yo, I be saying this in real life, not me be on it, not the validation. Yes, I love this for me. Love this for me. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I do. Because Naomi, girl, you have been tripping. You have. And I just especially love the point of like, you are leaning into your job and who you are as a lawyer, which your job is to argue people down. But what the hell is that supposed to get you in this particular regard? You gonna argue him down, or are you gonna find a way to be open to how other people feel? Because that's what you should be doing in your marriage. You're not actually in a courtroom. This is not actually a case for you to win. And the only way that you win is if both of y'all find a way to be happy and to cultivate happiness. Yeah. Now, aside from them having a conversation about what's going on with Naomi, which I love that she actually revealed all of the things catching Chelsea up. So Chelsea has the clear understanding of what's going on, the false pregnancy. Even though sometimes, y'all, every now and again while I'm watching Naomi in these past few episodes, I'm like, girl, maybe it was a false pregnancy test. And I know blood tests are pretty much accurate, but how she is hormonally, I'm like, maybe she actually is still pregnant. And this might be a really, really long stretch, so don't take any credit to this. It's just me throwing out a thought that I have, y'all, so just keep that in mind. What if she is actually pregnant, but because the blood test said that she was not pregnant, she's going along thinking that she's not, and they have these arguments. They're now going to wind up in couples therapy. All of this is going on for months. She's having all these emotional ass reactions up until the point where she cannot get an abortion anymore. I don't know if they would go down that route, but there are a couple of times when Naomi is arguing and she flips, like, or she's in a conversation, she's calm, she's tender, she's cool, and then all of a sudden she's got all this animosity and all this spite and all this venom in her words. I'm like, damn, girl, how did you switch that fast? I'm like, is this the damn hormones? What if she really is pregnant but thinks she's not, and going to go most of the damn pregnancy not knowing she's pregnant? Child. But that's not something that's actually said in this episode. It's just a thought that I had. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm just gonna remind y'all. Now, aside from Chelsea and Naomi talking about Naomi's situation, they also start to talk about Dani and Andre and like how they feel about it, which we haven't really gotten a ton of them discussing it. What I really honed in on was them saying our mother tends to make impulsive decisions and then dig her heels in. And I'm like, and the two of y'all actually do the same thing. So while we are trying to clock Dani for this mistake that she's made, and while you're trying to worry about her getting hurt in this way, she made an autonomous decision with a man who she's seemingly having fun with and or deeply cares about, could be loving. And it's not the worst decision. She's not shooting up nobody else's marriage. She's a wedding. She's not poisoning anybody. She's not harming anybody. So let the lady do what the hell she's going to do, because guess what? She lets y'all do what the hell y'all going to do, and y'all be digging y'all heels in hard. Naomi, your heels are so damn dug in about this goddamn baby. It's ridiculous. So if y'all get to do it, she damn get to do it too. I don't want to hear nothing. Now, while this conversation is happening, Jacob is also down at the hospital trying to elicit support from Nicole, and she cannot be his therapist, but she can talk to him as a friend. And I love that. I love that he got to have a moment where he could express his feelings. He could explore his thoughts around this and not have his head bit off about it, because him trying to talk to Naomi is just not going to work. She just does not have any space for him, or at least she has not up until Chelsea getting her ass together and pointing out the very blaring issue that she's creating within this by only blaming Jacob about it. He hasn't had no space to really process his feelings. And Nicole suggests that he tries to do mentorship and gets involved with more kids in his life before like this becomes a bigger thing, so that he can figure out how he feels about it, and if it's something that he really wants, if it's a change that truly has shifted for him, or if it's just, something that's passing and he doesn't believe it would be, but it's a great place to start. And then she also suggests a therapist for him to go to, which he is 100% willing to do. And when he goes to Naomi and lets Naomi know that this is what he was doing throughout the day, she literally caves too, and it's just like, okay, well, I'll go with you if you're cool with it. And I'm like, yes, thank God they're not headed to divorce, because I love them as a couple so much, and I love Jacob so much. Like, I think that he is the representation of a man that I have been wanting to see for so long, but he's also so rare. So I understand why we don't get a ton of him on screens or in media, because they are actually, to me, they're kind of rare in the real world. Most men are not operating like a Jacob Hawthorne, even though I would hope that they would be working towards that or want that for themselves. So if they were going to be going down the road of divorce, it would have broken my heart. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, that would have probably shattered my spirit. I love Naomi as a character. She be stressing me out sometimes. She reminds me a lot of myself sometimes. But I really, really love Jacob, and I want him to be happy. I want him to be adored. I want him to be cared for well. Like, I want him to get everything that he damn wants. So, yeah. And those are all my thoughts. That's everything I have for the episode. Y'all, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, you Let's Talk TV with, and I'll see you in my next one.